The Royal Navy's warship carrier, the HMS Prince of Wales, has postponed its departure to replace its sister vessel in the largest NATO exercise since the Cold War. The £3 billion aircraft carrier was set to replace the HMS Queen Elizabeth, whose voyage was called off last week due to a problem found in final departure checks. The Ministry of Defence did not give a reason for the cancellation. However, a spokesperson said that the carrier is due to sail from the Portsmouth Naval Base, subject to suitable tide and weather conditions. This comes 18 months after the HMS Prince of Wales broke down in the Isle of Wight. However, the spokesperson added that these events are not linked. According to sources, US oil rivals Diamondback and Endeavour Energy are finalizing plans to create an oil and gas company valued at more than $50 billion. This would give shareholders more than half of the companies combined and create the third largest oil producer in North America's Permian shale field. Analysts have suggested that the company's high-quality drilling inventory will make the combined companies a very attractive investment on Wall Street. However, the deal is likely to put additional pressure on the remaining firms to combine for greater efficiencies and scale. According to new data, Germany's office property prices have seen their biggest drop in 20 years, falling 12.1% in the final 3 months of 2023 compared with a year earlier. The market for commercial property also suffered as sluggish returns to office trends soured investor appetite. Despite the fall of interest rates in the country, a sudden jump in rates and building costs meant that some developers tipped into insolvency as financing dried up and deals froze. So far, Germany has been the hardest hit in Europe, and the market is likely to continue seeing a downturn in the first quarter of 2024. And SpaceX is planning to launch their private intuitive machines moonlander IM-1 on Valentine's Day. The mission is part of NASA's Commercial Lunar Payload Service, an initiative that partners with commercial companies to explore and study the moon's surface at a lower cost. This will be aerospace company Intuitive Machines' first Nova C-class launch and will pave the way for subsequent missions into space. The historic liftoff will take place from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. SpaceX, Intuitive Machines and NASA will offer live streams of the launch online. And those are your main stories from London at close of business.